Florida DrupalCamp 11th edition, 2019. Just so I don't forget, and because I forgot, well, I'll blame this on Herschel because he reviewed my slides. I want to thank Kevin, Tull. Okay, perfect. I should know it by now. I always second guess myself for some reason. So for those of you who don't know Kevin travels to Drupal events around the country. Are we out of the country yet?
Yeah.
Have you gone out of the country?
Canada.
That counts.
Yeah.
Recording Drupal events like this. So this is your second time here or third? Third time here. He'll record every session today. They will be up, I'll say by the end of the weekend.
Oh, for sure.
All right?
They'll be up by tomorrow.
At Drupal.tv.
Yes.
And Drupal.tv, for those of you who don't know, that has session videos from DrupalCamps around the world. So we finally have like a one-stop shopping to see presentations. So I just want to say thank you to Kevin, as well as I know Marcia and Linda and Sarah, who's somewhere, I don't know if she's maybe out there still, who will be helping to make sure all that happens. If you're a presenter, there's instructions in every place, and there's a red button, and you have to push the button to start. And that's all I know. Right? Is there more? Okay.
No,
So if you have any questions, find Kevin or Linda or Marcia or Sarah, who I still don't see, but that's okay. All right, so here, let's go. So 11 years. Have to thank sponsors first and foremost. That's why we have an alligator out front. So that's, it's because of sponsors. So thanks a lot to Drud Tech for stepping up, being our platinum sponsor this year. I haven't seen anybody from Kevin or Steven. Is anyone from Drud in the room yet? Oh, they missed out. So I'm going to talk about them for a few minutes. They're the folks behind DDev. DDev is a local Docker-based development environment. I have a little bit of bias. I've written a book about DDev. I teach DDev classes, online classes about DDev. If you're a professional Drupal developer, you should be doing development on your local machine. For a long time, I use man on my machine. People use Drupal VM, people use Lando, people use Doxel, people use what's the other one I missed? Bitnami. Anything else I missed? Or XAMPP or WAMP on a Windows machine, stuff like that. We're in a really good place right now in web development, where there's a lot of really good local development environments that are starting to grow, and I don't want to say compete, but there's the features of these local environments are getting better and better, and making it easier for us to do the things we like to do, and that actually work on Drupal sites rather than tinkering with our local environments. So I encourage you. They should have a table. I don't know. They're slept in. I don't know. Maybe they're out late last night. They should have a table set up. I encourage you to go talk to them. If we have a few minutes before the closing session, I'll have them get up and say a few words as well. But this is, our platinum sponsorship goes for $3,000. So, and these are all cash sponsorships. They pay for the food, they help pay for the T-shirts, they help pay for everything. So thanks a lot to Drud. Gold sponsors, Dev Panel, Salim, who I think has been a sponsor all 11 years. Is Salim here? I didn't see him come in. He's probably at Disney with his family. They come every year, and it's their Disney/Florida DrupalCamp trip. So Salim will roll in at some point today. I think he has a session today or tomorrow. Do you remember where? Okay, we don't know when it is, but we know what's happening. Acquia, thank you very much to Acquia for sponsoring. They've been a sponsor for most of our 11 years. I haven't seen, I know Hector's here from Acquia. I'm not sure if I've seen anybody else. Hector, are you here in the room?
I just stopped outside.
He's just outside, okay. So if you have any questions, you want to talk to someone from Acquia, find me. I will introduce you to Hector or another Acquian. Johnson & Johnson, they've been a sponsor now for 4 or 5 years. And I know that a bunch of folks are out at a table out there. They are hiring Drupal developers in Tampa. So if you're looking for a job as a Drupal developer, go talk to them. Really great folks, and they've got, in my opinion, the best swag. Where's that one? They have the best swag. It's like a little travel kit of chapstick and toothbrushes. I don't know. I like that stuff because I actually use it. And Palantir. I saw Ken walk in. Ken, you want to say a word or two about Palantir real quick?
Hey, we're based in Chicago and we build cool stuff. We're not that other firm out in San Francisco who does bad things.
That is concise and precise. Silver sponsors. So thanks to all these folks. Jitesh from Spinspire. They have a table out there. I'm not sure. I don't see Jitesh right now, but they have a table out there, Drupal development firm. Lullabot, we have a bunch of bots here. I see Helena and Alex and Mike and April's here. And Amber is here and Joe is here. Although, Ted, you're still bots, right? You're like me's.
It's a complicated relationship.
Yeah, it is very complicated. Okay. If you have any questions, look for the sweatshirts. Last Call Media, Kelly, are you in there? There you are, Kelly.
The person who covered my bar tab last night.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to pay Mark back because I dropped the ball on Kelly on the sponsorship thing in a couple different ways. So no more money comes out of your wallet today, please. I feel bad about that. But word or two about what Last Call does.
Full service, design, development, do a lot of Drupal stuff, and a lot of other stuff.
Okay. Florida Realtors, they are the people who are in charge of all the realtors in the state of Florida. I haven't seen anybody from Florida Realtors walk in this morning. Actually, one of my clients, they're great folks. They're located over by the airport in Orlando. My company, DrupalEasy, we do training, consulting. Hope that's about enough. And message agency. I know Kara is here. She's probably at the table. They're also a Drupal agency, so if you have needs, you can talk to Kara over at their table. And Bronze, Hot Sauce Design Development. Adam, you're here somewhere. There's Adam over there from Tampa. I think you've been a sponsor every year, right?
11 years, I think, yeah. Or 9.
You missed a year?
No, I missed the first camp. I wasn't in Drupal.
Oh, okay.
I spun, and I was with Mark here for that, so I guess 9 years.
9 years, right. Very good. Digital Kidna. Okay. So Digital Kidna, Canadian-based development firm. They're the ones giving away the little echidnas that I am not taking home. Which means there's boxes out there. So if you have a kid, or if you have a niece, or a nephew, or you know someone who has a child, or you see children at a grocery store, take those echidnas. Because seriously, I can only have so many at my house. Yeah, they've been in my office for like 3 weeks, and my daughter likes them, but she needs like one of them, not 13 of them. So your daughter, though, Mike, now that actually,
Yeah.
And Softest Skew. Is anyone from Softest Skew in the room? No. Okay. Well, thanks to them as well. And in-kind sponsorships. So Canopy. So this is all about Amy June, who I saw a second ago. Amy June. So Canopy basically pays Amy June to come to events and promote Canopy and promote community stuff. She's leading our Contribution Day. Did I get it right? Is that the right phrase?
The non-sprint.
The non-sprint Contribution Day tomorrow. So if you have time tomorrow, either after the sessions, before the sessions, come on by. We're all set up in the break room. There'll be food all day. And if you want to learn what contribution is all about and different ways to contribute, come on by. There's no one better right now at on-ramping people than Amy June. So we're lucky to have her. So thanks to Amy June and Canopy for presenting her. We've got some PHP Storm licenses to give away during lightning talks.
Yeah.
Right?
So we have 3 one-year PHP Storm or any JetBrains product licenses to give away, which are pretty awesome. Like that's a lot of people's go-to editor. And we also have 2 one-year memberships to DrupalEasy Me to give away, and we have some DrupalEasy Me folks here. So we're gonna somehow figure out a way. Like we might take bribes. I don't want to say that we will, but we might.
Just call dibs.
How about, one thing we can do is we can do giveaways for the best first-time lightning talk.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get to lightning talks in a second. We're good on these?
Yeah.
Okay. Central Florida Computer Society, they've been our fiscal agent for I don't even know how many years now. So this makes it so that we don't need to create our own 501c3 and be involved in that paperwork or pay another organization to handle our money. Makes it very easy for us. I can't say enough about how it just makes it easy. For those of you that organize camps that have to deal with where do we deposit this check into, because I don't want it in my personal account, Anyway, thanks very much to them. And of course, Florida Technical College. I mean, this venue is, it's like 2 emails, 4 months ago, and we have our dates, we have our venue, and we're good to go. It's amazing how easy this is to come here every year and have the run of the place. And so thanks a lot to FTC. All right, individual sponsors. This is as of last night, so thanks to these folks who found a place in their heart to not only pay the registration fee, but a little bit more on top of that, so we can have all the cool stuff that we have. So thanks to these folks very, very much. Featured speakers. We always try and bring in featured speakers from outside of Florida who we feel have a good message or good presentations or are talking about things that we feel are kind of hot or interesting or important topics. So this year we have 4. Jesus, you are here, right, in the room?
He was right here.
He was right there, okay. So Jesus will be talking. So all the featured speakers, featured talks are in this room. Jesus, if I stop, I will stop by 9:45, no problem. Kevin Bridges at 11. Kevin represents Drud, our platinum sponsor, so that's all about, it's kind of how do you start getting into DevOps? That's what Kevin's talk is going to be. Jordana, I didn't see her yet this morning. Jordana's got a great talk about kind of, not the technical side of what it means to be a good developer, but kind of like the softer side, the soft skills, so to speak. Why it's important to have good communication skills and how to deal in situations where communications aren't what they should be, and how having good communications can really help your project fly. And then Joe, who's right there, at 2:15, we'll talk about Gatsby and Drupal, which it's amazing. The past few camps I've gone to, there have been almost entire tracks on using Gatsby and Drupal. So Joe's one of the big brains in that area, so Joe will be talking about that at 2:15. So overall, sessions all day today until 4, and then our new tradition, lightning talks / closing session starts at 4:15. Anybody can get up here for 5 minutes and talk or rant about anything. You can do karaoke. That's a new option this year. So just give us a little bit of advance notice to find the song, and off you go. And I like the idea of giveaways for new lightning talks or something like that. So after party, Kyle, you want to talk about the after party real quick?
Yeah, the after party is starts at 6 at Firkin and Kegler. We're doing bowling. Is it not on? It starts at 6. We're doing bowling. We've got 5 lanes of bowling. We're going to have drink tickets. We're going to be downstairs, not upstairs. So we'll kind of be shuffling people into where we're at, when people start showing up.
Yeah, I was the one to push for the bowling, by the way. I like activity time. So
He pushed very hard for the bowling.
Yeah, I just wanted activity.
Very hard.
I wanted activity time.
Yeah.
I need to be active.
Very hard.
Yeah. I watched Step Brothers one too many times. And then Sunday contribution stuff. So you changed that because that was not Amy June. That's him. I did not change that. That's all day tomorrow, and then we have a few sessions tomorrow morning as well. 9:30 to 12:15, and we'll bring in pizza and food and coffee and donuts and stuff in the morning. So join us around 9:30 or around 9 o'clock tomorrow morning for a good day tomorrow as well. So if you have power strips in your local, bring power strips. We have some, but sometimes we have enough, sometimes we don't. Amy June, you want to say a few words about tomorrow, or did I about cover it?
Well, I am not a coder, and I like to tell people that I'm not a coder, but I'm a top contributor to the Drupal project. So my premise is, if I can do it, anyone can do it, and I will show anyone, if they want to learn how to get back to Drupal, that there's so many ways to get back besides code. And I'm really approachable, and my whole goal is to keep us happy and alive and the project moving forward. So that's all I have to say about it.
Perfect. Thank you. Schedule updates. Check the website. The website is up to date. We all have smartphones. pull it up on your smartphone. That's where the schedule is. There's a whiteboard somewhere that if there's anything last minute, we'll put it on the whiteboard as well. The budget, similar to past years, about $18,000. Little more than 50% came from sponsors. And then expenses, there's the alligator expense, first one, not cheap. T-shirts and stuff, and a lot of money on food. The money for the venue is basically paid for the security guard, who basically has a great day of hanging out and eating food. And janitorial. We provide honorariums for the featured speakers to come in. 2 of them are from out of the country. So we bring them in because we think they have great stuff to say. The party tonight, we're paying for 5 lanes of bowling for 4 hours, something like that, and drink tickets and some food as well. And then all the other stuff that just doesn't fit in any of the other categories. Wi-Fi, same as every year. If you've been here before, you should just automatically connect. First letter capitalized for each word. So presenters, sorry. There you go. Oh, I should have caught all the phones. I think I already mentioned about the presenters. We are recording every session, so there's an instruction sheet taped near every podium, and there's a big red button, and then there's Kevin, Linda, Marcia, and Sarah who can help you if you have questions.
What about slides? Slides going to be shared?
That's up to the presenter. Yeah, but they can be. Yep. Code of conduct. Basically, if there's any issues whatsoever, find me or find Jordana. This is one of the rare places where half of the Drupal community working group is in the same place at the same time. Jordana and I both serve the Drupal community in that role. So any conflicts or anything that you think is happening that shouldn't be happening, find one of us and we will hop to it and make things right. Other stuff, try to keep food and drink out of carpeted areas. Restrooms are in the break room where the caterer is setting up right now for lunch, as well as the far side of this building. So basically, all the way down the hallways at the end. And just, help us out, pick up after yourself. That makes our job at the end of the day that much easier. Volunteers, I'm sure I missed someone's name, and that will probably be pointed out to me in the next 5 minutes as soon as I'm done. But thanks to all of these folks, who I think everyone here is a returning volunteer, which is great, and sometimes not so great, which we're going to talk about that in a second. But thanks to everyone here, registration and T-shirts and food and help out Kevin and just general organization. So thanks to all. I'm clap for that. When we run out of drink tickets, none of these people should be buying their own drinks either. So, so here's where Mike's going to help me out with this. So there's no fresh names on this list, which is, it's great that we have a lot of people who want to return and help because we all get along and, it's we kind of have this camp wired, but we do need new volunteers. As an example, we do not have printed schedules this year because we were not willing to ask someone to do something else on top of what they were already doing to help out. We were trying to find additional people to kind of pull in and help, and it's getting harder and harder. So Mike and I decided that we're going to freeze the camp right here, right now at this second, and I'm not going to advance to the next slide until we get 10 names. And Mike is going to write down 10 names. So I'm going to sit down for a few minutes. Have you guys seen Mike's shoes, by the way?
We got one.
Check out Mike's shoes. Just volunteer it so you can hang out with the shoes.
There's another one.
So we're kind of serious about this because we need. Right. So thank you.
You have a business card, you pass that down, and you have a business card.
I don't, but Mike knows how to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
I know Tina. Just write down Tina. Yeah. So keep in mind, we have do I have Mark's name?
We're up to 6.
Okay, so I don't have Mark's name on this. So, Mark, I'm sorry. So, Mark lives
7,
on the other side of the country,
8.
and he's the one who took care of the badges this year. Amy June lives actually farther than Mark, and she's here. So you do not have to be a Florida resident. We have 10?
We have 10.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'd just like to point out that James offered to help you and he doesn't help me.
Future Florida resident, by the way.
Just give it that.
All right.
Terrible.
So are we missing bad camp?
Mid camp.
Oh my God.
Well, you're on the southeast. All right.
It's the one slide I didn't make, I swear to God. I swear to God.
This is the southeast slide.
Get up,
All right, but hold on. So let's
get up and talk
wait.
about mid-camp. Come on.
No, well, Mike says wait.
Yeah, let's cover these 3, and then there's a bunch of others, which I'm fine doing. So, Lee, Chattanooga,
Camp Chattanooga, yeah.
June 7th through 8th, that's the training.
Yeah, we're trying to do training on the Friday, so we're actually here wrangling people to turn up, and so
Okay.
Mike has kind of done the front end, talking about we're still discussing it.
States work.
It's a great city.
Nerd things to be here. What's that?
OOP, PHP. Object-oriented
Why don't you guys do your planning on your own time, and we'll come later, okay? It's a great event. It's a great city.
It is a great city.
Yeah, so...
Unfortunately, in the bar last night, we were like, we could probably do the party on a boat. And it just
Okay, boat party in Chattanooga. All right, next up, July 12th, April in Asheville.
Yes, so we have training day on Friday and sessions on Saturday. And on Sunday, we want to do like a community day instead of specifically a contribution. We want to get the community together and do community building and maybe go for a hike or do something really fun like that. So, join us in Asheville.
There's not too many places nicer than Asheville in July.
Yeah.
That's pretty spectacular. DrupalCamp Atlanta in November. I don't know, is anybody from that team here?
They don't travel.
They don't travel. We have to go to Atlanta to see them. So, sometime in November. All right, so mid-camp is next month. I'm going.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Yes. To counter the nice weather in Asheville in July, mid camp is in Chicago in March 20 to 23. Not that cold. We have training and summits on Wednesday, sessions Thursday, Friday, and then contribution day. Amy June is going to also be doing a workshop on Saturday.
All right, fantastic.
We also have some, should be in your bag, some handouts for DrupalCamp Colorado, which is in early August. You know, Colorado in early August is pretty good. And then we also have some stickers for Drupal Mountain Camp, which is in Switzerland. And
Davos.
honestly, like a couple weeks, I think.
March
It's in March, yeah.
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 So if you want to go to Switzerland in a couple weeks, there's some Drupal events going on over there. They're going to do like a whole skiing thing and stuff like that.
And Bad Camp.
Bad camp is October 2nd.
Yeah, that's Bay Area Drupal Camp in San
And
Francisco.
it's free. 4 days of training sessions and collaboration for free.
It's like, I don't even want to say mini DrupalCon this time, but it's
But it is.
it's a great event. It's outstanding. Really good food. All right, did we cover all the camps?
A couple days, New York City in June or July, mid-July. I think it's the week after Asheville. We're going to start doing call for papers for that, and it's all about decoupled Drupal.
Oh, okay, the decoupled camp.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. They did it. It was last year as well. This is the second year it's happening.
This would be the third year.
Oh, third year. Okay, very good. All right. Good. And then DrupalCon Seattle in April. So that is that's kind of the big one. So I'll be there. Show of hands. Anyone know that they're going to be there? Other than, all right. So yeah, quite a few of us. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, I need to talk to my Chattanooga friends about Airbnbs. Did you guys?
No, we haven't actually.
Okay.
Talk to Bo, he's got some spaces.
All right.
He's got one.
Planning on your own time.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna Airbnb. Bo, what's the places that you were talking about? I'll pull them up right now, and we can have this discussion. Because everyone seems so amenable to it right now. Holy cow! All right. It's a little slow. So actually, this is great. I'm on Herschel's computer. So what are we doing? I mean, how do I pull up Siri?
Hey, listen, you're gonna go into some code of conduct issues pretty quickly. I'm just saying.
I mean, I can search for, whatever we need to search for. We've got access for at least a few minutes. I just need someone to run interference over there. And can I check out your front door, your doorbell, your Ring doorbell? Can I pull that up?
Totally can.
All right. Hashtag FLDC19. I think we're done, right?
Yeah.
Kyle, cover everything. Oh, Celine, did you just walk in?
Yeah,
All right. Well, go. Have you been a sponsor all 11 years of this camp?
I have.
Yeah, I think you're the only one who's been a sponsor all 11 years. So. And Celine is often, I will sit down usually Saturday or Sunday morning and send out all of these sponsorship letters, please sponsor us. Routinely, he's the first one, in a matter of hours to respond and say, of course, dude, we're gold. And so, thank you so much, Celine. And I know that, you're only here because of Disney, but whatever, thank you still. All right, cool. Have a great day. Jesus' talk is first at 9:45 in here. Schedule's online. See you around.